Professor Einstein. I was wondering if you could explain to me a little bit about your theory of relativity.
My dear Queen, that theory is not new. How come that you are suddenly interested in it?
Well, I was told the other day that your theory has had many profound impacts. Not only it has found useful applications like the global positioning system network of satellites, but also it has changed the way we think about the universe.
Quite so, my dear Queen. Now that you mention it, I think that is precisely one aspect of science that is many times overlooked.
Which aspect are you referring to, Professor?
Well, I'm talking about the fact that science is not only useful, but that there is intrinsic beauty in it. I don't do my job thinking about how I can apply this idea or the other. My motivation is to know and to understand the universe in which we live. I think that being alive in this world and trying to figure out how exactly is it that we all came to be is a noble purpose in life.
I certainly understand. But you must know that it is not an easy task to finance such endeavors. A country has lots of immediate needs to fulfill.
That is true. Nevertheless, in the same way as the arts get funded and have no more application than culture and entertainment, science is also part of our culture.
Quite right. However, people tend to enjoy the arts. They are more accessible than science, which, I must confess, can look rather intimidating.
Probably we scientists could do a better job letting people, especially youngsters, know about what science really is. You know, science, it is not just a bunch of formulas and equations, it is actually a way of thinking. A way of looking at nature to learn about ourselves using rational thinking and empirical evidence. I assure you, Your Majesty, that the world would be better off if there were more people thinking before acting or even speaking.
I find myself agreeing with you, Professor. By the way, would you like to join me for a cup of tea while we keep delving into these fascinating topics?
Not at all, my dear Queen. It will certainly be my pleasure.